Hey folks, welcome back to Reignearth. I want to do a little update. This is, I think, we're at the beginning of the third year, if I remember right. I can't remember. We're on 128 right now. I think this is the beginning of the third year. Got quite a few migration waves here. Like I said, 97 now. Um, I kind of gave you a rundown last episode of what I plan to do. This is going to be sort of a mega project in this fortress. It's going to be really pretty huge and elaborate, and it's going to take a very long time. So it's not going to be a let's play, at least right now. Maybe, I don't know. I may come back from time to time, maybe show stuff, but I want to show you kind of the progression after a couple years. So let me actually zoom out. I know the image is a little scrunched down, but well, the whole hope is that we're gonna have to blast this hill down that it's on. So you see here we're on sort of an incline, but it's not as horrible as Scarlet Rocks was with a mountain and a volcano, so it won't be too bad. And this is where um, the thing's gonna be, the one tower. And so this will be the one that goes all the way down. So let me just actually go through it real quickly to the dining hall, and you'll see a better look at this in a little bit. I'm starting that, and so all the way down there. It's going to be a lot of digging. So what I think, and that's something I need to do soon. As soon as probably some of the major areas are dug out. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do this. You can't dig out the space closest to the edge. So that's a problem for bringing this down, which means you're going to have like a weird looking ramp going all the way around the board. And if it was an easy way to hack this, I'd do it, but I don't know how to do it. I've tried to look up where you can maybe hack it so that you can just build on the edge. I know it's out there. So if anyone could help me, if I could do that with an already existing map, um, like basically I want to be able to channel on the edge so I can channel this down. I don't want to build on the edge. No, I'm not going to build walls on the edge to eliminate cut us off totally. So no. So this has to be all cut down, and unfortunately there'll be a ramp around it unless I can find a way to hack it. The river up here, I will actually maybe I better zoom back in here. Um, yeah, that's probably about as zoomed in as you're going to get. The river up in the upper right here. Got a bridge going over this. This is where there's a great. This is kind of what we did with Scarlet Rocks towards the end. Or I walled it off. I built a ramp up there, and I put flooring on top. So really, the only way to get in through the water system would be if you were able to swim, which most sieges will not be able to do. But you could run into some forgotten beast that can, and hopefully it won't be a building destroyer or something along those lines. I had to wall off my pigs. Yes, I did embark with pigs this time because I wanted to make kind of do this more for myself. The previous Fortress was a little the Let's Play, give you guys some ideas and whatnot. This is more for myself. I want bacon because I like bacon. So yeah, I'm a bacon fan. Um, so we're raising pigs because I want to eat a lot of bacon. Um, Again, grate on the ground, walled off. I'm going to probably go up there and put another grate on top. But this here is going down to our underground refuse stack pile. I may expand that. It's probably not big enough. But that's obviously just in case we have a siege. I'm going to remove this corpse stockpile. Like I said, I want to build this whole thing out of obsidian. But unfortunately, I'm not been down there yet to get the obsidian or to make that stuff I was explaining last time. I'm pumping water down to the magma level and making obsidian and all that and digging it out. So most of our stone blocks here, or whatever we found here, microline, quartzite, stuff like that. So I'm not going to go too much more with that because I really I'm not going to be doing building outside until I get the obsidian, which is going to be a while because I keep wanting to dig down the whole hill and then also and getting some certain things dug out below. So yeah, first level. This will be a completely totally for farming, but right now it it it's not it's not really it's not really just for farming. It's a temporary storage area because I just don't have time right now to dig out the stone levels for storage. And we got so much wood in here already. We're doing a lot of wood cutting because if I have to cut myself off, I will. That's fine. I'd like to do. We haven't been sieged yet. We had a couple snatchers and thieves, but that's about it. So you see here, I got a lot of furniture. I gotta start putting them in the rooms. A lot of wood and a couple farms. And what is that exactly? Well, that's a stray thing here. I was trying to forget what I was trying to do with this. Oh yeah, because the thing is, I want a way to go up into the tower that's going to be up here on top of the temple. There's going to be basically like four huge towers. We'll have other towers, but not nearly as big as the four main huge ones. But the one that's centered on the temple itself, it's going to be probably right around here. Um, I wanted a way to keep for people to get in, so I'm not sure I'm going to build this yet. That's why I haven't connected that. So this whole level will be dug out eventually, and it'll be obviously an underground tree farm, more regular farms, and under these two, where these X's are, there's going to be surface towers, and we'll dig this out, and we'll have right underneath these areas will be some of these surface crops will be farmed. So that's the whole point, is being able to farm the surface crops. So yeah, that's and we're also gonna have an underground grazing area. I think I've never done underground grazing. Every time I bring something below, they tend to die. But if I pierce into the cavern layers and you start to get the fungus growing on the ground, I think, and I have to test this out obviously with my pigs, but some of them, I think you can get them to kind of eat the fungus and actually have your animals underground, which is way more safer. So that's definitely something to look into. I did set up 3 traps here, but I actually did catch, as you can see, a couple snatchers already. But we do want to have to, when we get the temple, we're going to chuck these guys and kill them on the altar. I've already had a couple trade sessions. More cage traps. Got my dogs set up. These are linked now, finally, so I am finally secure. So hopefully we won't get caught unaware. I probably should stick another war dog up top, closer to the other entrance until we get things set up down below. So yeah, these go up only, then this central one is the only one that goes down. Our water system is going. I'll go down 1. As you see here, the other branches have not been connected to anything, but these 2 have. This one that goes underneath what's soon to be the hospital, so this will be the well for the hospital. And if you keep going below, and there's several levels deep, each one of these, and if you go below this, there's this one, which is still filling up, by the way. It's huge. And we'll dig in here, and this will be like our underground, our main water source, and for fishing. I've already seen fish in it, in fact, so that's pretty good. Hopefully no carp, or giant carp. I should say that, yeah, that would be bad for the dwarfs. So as soon as that finishes, I will close these off and probably not open them up again for quite some time. Put a wall here to protect us. All we have to do is just dig up to these points if we want water going anywhere else. Obviously I will, to be able to do that underground magma conversion to obsidian thing, which I don't know how to do yet. I'm really hoping I'll be able to do it. I do have a fortification here, floodgate, and a grate, so we're pretty secure from this route anyway. So I'm not going to worry too much about it. Unfortunately, this level I thought was going to be all stone does have some clay, and so I may have to floor over this probably at some point here, because it'll once I pierce the caverns, stuff will start growing. So I have a pretty elaborate system of stair systems here, as you'll see, and I still have to link a lot of them up. But unfortunately, okay, now this here, let me pull back. Whoa, went forward by accident. Um, this is our dining area, and as you see, there's 2 levels to it. I made a huge mistake though when I did this. I dug out the top floor. What I should have done was I should have had it so it channels and the channel down into here, because now what's happening is I have to channel after the fact, and if you don't do it right, you have stray floating blocks, and so I have to go in here and go around the edges, as you see, and it's going to take a million years to channel out the top level to the bottom level. You can't just select an area, you have to do it. You have to do it this way, so that's a bit annoying. I got my people just trying to keep my people busy by collecting some of the rock in here, especially because I really need to get at least a small temporary area set up for our meeting area and dining hall. Probably in the area where it's going to be underneath the light well. This is obviously, you see an outline of where the tower will be above. So it'll go all the way down. So I do have to channel all that down, and I have to be careful too when I'm channeling that, because of that could kill someone if they get themselves trapped, or if they channel down they fall or whatever. So yeah, we have a lot of our, on this second level up, we have a lot of our food stuff. I'm trying to be more precise with the stockpiles, like having certain things and whatnot. So I got this moved down here finally from up in that top level where all the farms were. They were there originally, if you remember. And this is our main food, but we're gonna have a lot of main food stockpiles. I'll probably have one in each corner here, so it's pretty readily available, and I'll probably even have another one down here. I haven't done the side ones for this yet either. So we're smoothing an area. I want to have the area smoothed out, and these are the 2 levers for the drawbridge airlock system up there where the trade depot is. But I did smooth the walls on the upper level, so that was pretty good. I'm not going to engrave them, so that's fine. Mainly because even though they don't gain any benefit from it, it'll look cool from this sort of map view. So like I said, this is going to be the hospital. Each individual will have a room. You have 2 doctor offices where they live. This will be the well. This will probably be storage here. This will be the nobles area, more for low-level nobles, and it's 2 levels for them. This will be a huge hallway. It's done in the same style as this, where basically I'll channel out below, so it's going to be pretty large. So in the future, when we do get a king or a baron, they will have huge rooms up here, which I'm not designing yet. So we have our chicks. We already had one chicken explosion, so to speak, and we're eating the eggs now, so we don't have too much of a problem with food. Whoops, well, I can't really show you the food thing. Yeah, so here's the well level. I don't know what I'm going to put in here yet. I think this will end up being a military level. But the only problem is because of the clay on this edge, I'm going to try and just not dig too much out on this level. So it'll mostly be stuff close to this thing. So going down. So this level here is for piping, in case I need to put pipes or bring piping over to the other side of the map. So there's nothing underneath this. Here's the living areas we got dug out so far. been giving people their own rooms. I think I pretty much got everyone their own room now, except for a few. There are a lot of couples, and I have 2 levels specifically for that. So we have lots of room for expansion here. And this will also be for living quarters, but we also have the well here. That'll be that well where we're gonna channel down once that's filled up, and it'll be fishing and water source. So also I'll go and zoom for zoomed in view with those two. So these two will be living quarters. And then this is the workshops, and we'll have more here, more up there, and I might have another level of it, so I left that open. And then below that, that's a storage area, temporary storage for our metal bars. So I don't really that's just temporary. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this level. It might be a storage level. And this is our tombs. Each, like I said at the beginning, each person's going to have their own tomb, their own coffin with statues and all that. So let me get a zoomed in view of some of these things, and then we'll end the episode. I don't want these to be long updates. This is going to be a corpse stockpile because I had one up top and I want to get rid of it. As you can see, we've already got like 4 or 5 people, mainly from Fey Moods. 2 of them from Fey Moods, and one like some sort of a were creature, like a werewolf, but it wasn't a werewolf. It was some were lizard type creature. Popped up, killed one of my guys, and took off. I was actually thankful that it killed them because you know of all the problems you have if they actually live and survive the attack. You have to deal with were creatures in your own place infecting everyone else, and that's a big problem. So thankfully he died. I'm trying to remember what happened with some of the other ones. Mainly just moods, if I remember right. I had like 3 or 4 moods. I think a lot of them couldn't be satisfied. One of them I locked in. One's in melancholy right now. I think they died of thirst. And yeah, so we've already got several. So everyone will have their own tomb. We'll have statues, 4 statues in each in a tomb. Maybe I'll put a slab in each. And that is the base. Let's go up. Right now, all we got are 2 mason shops, which I'm actually not doing much in right now. They will be working quite a bit once I get down to the obsidian, because I really need the obsidian for the obsidian blocks. That's what needs to be cranked out big time, and I haven't done it yet. So, well, not bad for beginning of season or year 3. Mechanic shop, only got 1 stonecraft guy going full time on here. Second craft shop, clothier shop, I think, yeah. And jewel crafting, but I haven't done anything with either one of any of those really. Let's go back up here. So this is our meeting area. We got 3 tables and 3 chairs, and we have like a communal sleeping area for those that don't have rooms. Quite a few babies be born. This is sort of our makeshift kennel. I am going to get a proper kennel. Just a little small little area here, and a couple of messy dwarves already throwing their clothes around. So I gave them doors and stuff that hopefully they will clean up, but who knows? They never do. Maybe that's broken in game. I've wondered about that. Why do they just throw their stuff around? So they have had a few people like that. I have been making some coffers and cabinets, but I gotta get doors on things. And some of these oddball rooms I don't really know what to do with. I didn't want to give people bigger rooms than other people, but just because of the way it measured out, it would have had to been like this or like this, like one bigger room or small one. I was thinking maybe giving some of the kids these smaller ones, or leave them blank, just put storage in some of these. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet with that. And I guess that's really about it for the update, guys. I don't really want to make these updates too long. So they're gathering stone in here and bring it down to that workshop area like I did last fort. So you have a huge list of stone in these 2, and I actually had one over here where they were doing it also. Although I might do some more spread out because I'm going to have more mason shops when the time comes. And that's it. So that's the update, and a lot more work needs to get done. I think once I get this thing done, like I said, you have to sort of dig in line. Then I'll have to sort of dig in this way, and then that's the only way out they're gonna have out. So dig this whole thing out first once, and look at that smooth. And I gotta start putting the tables and chairs here. I got a lot of tables and chairs made, so I'm gonna get them all down in here, and then start putting them in here also. So they're gathering stone and they're getting rid of that. That's the big problem. But then this whole thing has to get channeled this way. So it's going to be very time consuming to do the channeling. But I'm just gonna do just this circle for now, and I'm gonna come back and do this stuff. I'm gonna have like a little walkway on the edge here, like you see, and I'll probably leave it. I don't know if I'll do it all the way around the edge though. I might just stop here and just have it like around there. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. That's debatable. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'm gonna end this episode. I want to be short and sweet, and I'll come back after a couple of in-game years. I don't know if that'll be a week from now or a couple of days or what, but I'll let you know. All right, better have signing off. Adios.